friends, this is Ruby here. Welcome back to Café Enchanté. We're here trying to learn about the guys, but we're not learning much about them because they're getting distracted so easily, or I'm getting distracted. This aura his entire body radiates and makes you feel like he can't just be left alone. He's almost like a baby bird. You can't help but want to care for him.
いる。お前初対面の女相手にんな姿見せて恥ずかしくねえのか。
Ew, are you seriously not at all embarrassed to be like this in front of a girl that you only just met? This is not the first time we have met. This is actually the second. So the second he's like, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show you that I am a baby boy and you had to baby me.
んなことは分かってるっつうの。初対面も同然って意味だバカ野郎。飯ぐらい自分でどうにかしろってんだよ。
I know that already. That's the same thing, you moron. Try to eat by yourself at least. Ugh. Ill, would you like some of my strawberry cake?
お前も餌付けするなっつうの。
Don't you start doting on him too. Oh no, my body just moved on its own? What? Ugh, I'm not sure I can talk to any of them.
最初はそんなもんだと思うけどね。人間同士でも初対面って難しいでしょ。
That's how things usually go. Are humans any better at conversation? Well, the only other human we talked to was that agent, and his conversation didn't end so well. Is that really all that was? Maybe there are just different values at play here than among humans.
どうかな。確かに価値観は各々ズレがあるかもだけど。
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Values differ from person to person, sure.
実は俺たち人外って人間界全体で見るとそんなに縁遠い存在じゃないんだよね。
But non-humans aren't much different when compared to humanity as a whole. Huh.
とある人物の言葉を借りるのなら
If I am to borrow the words of another,
古くは神話、おとぎ話に描かれた魑魅魍魎、地方伝説に至るまで
the legends of old, the demons and spirits of worlds depicted in fairy tales become the legends of the land.
全てとは言いませんが、愛や神秘に関係する事象には私たち人外が関わっているようなので。
I cannot say this is always the case, but earthly phenomena dealing with ghosts or deities likely has to do with non-humans.
天使、悪魔。ま、イルとミシェルが代表的だろうな。
Angels, demons, Ill and Monsieur are perfect examples of those. Oh, so does that mean... So the presence of you all spills from your worlds out into this one?
あくまで可能性の話だが、何しろ物証がないからな。
It is merely a possibility. There's no evidence to it after all.
ってわけでね、人間と俺たち人外は昔から実は結構近い場所にいるんだよ。
So that's that. Humans and non-humans have coexisted in fairly close proximity since the old times. I see. Thinking of it, all the images of ghosts and creatures and creatures I've seen over the years, putting aside if they're real or not, people recognize them at least a little considering how often they show up on TV. Monsieur might actually be right. Non-humans might be closer to us than we think. But I suppose it's a different thing entirely to actually run into these sort of things in person. I still feel like the non-humans are way more overpowering than humans though, because they have powers. We do not.
聞きてえことはそんだけか。
Is that all you wanted to talk about? Oh, no, there's one more thing. I want to hear all of your relationships with Grandpa one more time. No, there's two more things, girl. We gotta talk about that agent.
なあ、前にも説明したじゃねえか。俺らはここの常連客で。
We told you before. We're regulars here in...
いや、イグニス。おそらく彼女が尋ねたいのはそういった意味ではない。
No, Ignis, that's not what she's asking.
おそらくはソーアン殿と我々の関係性、エニシの深さがわからないのだろう。
I suspect the relationships between us and Suan. She desires to know how deep they went. Yes. Right. I really wanted to take my time and speak with everyone individually, to ask again in greater detail what they thought about Grandpa. Monsieur and the others look at each other and nod, and they all begin speaking in turn.
俺たちはそれぞれ立場も生まれも全く違うし、細かく説明するのは難しいんだけどね。
We all differ in our standing here, and it's difficult to explain things in detail.
前にも語った通り、ソーアンとこの場所が俺たちにとって唯一無二の存在。
However, as we've said before, we all feel that Swan and this place are one of a kind.
そうだな。彼は我々の良き理解者で、かけがえのない友人であった。
Indeed, he understood us well. We all found his friendship was invaluable.
ええ、ソーアンがいなければ私たちはきっと今ここにいることもなかったでしょう。
Yes, without Swan, I'm positive that none of us would even be here.
あのじじいのことだからな。あと100年は生きるかと思ってたぜ。
It's the old man we're talking about here. I thought he'd have been here another century. The four of them glanced at the same empty seat, just hoping to catch a glimpse of the shadow of their old friend. I began to understand why they were so fond of my grandfather in his cafe. One of a kind, invaluable. Grandpa was handsome and he was a nice man. Of course they want to protect this place, the place that these people needed, the ones who thought so fondly of you. They think fondly of me already? They do? Thank you, that's all I needed to hear. That's what they thought of him. I felt so proud knowing this person they admire was my own grandfather. I heard the dull thud of the anxiety held in my heart towards these men falling out of my body and onto the ground. Though the air filled with solemn pause, the party continued.
なんだよ、もう飲み物がねえな。
The hell? We ran out of drinks? All those drinks went through it! Agnes tosses the empty bottle once filled with a carbonated beverage, glancing about the room with an upset look on his face. Upon his face. I looked around as well, but it seems we were out of all the other drinks too.
あれ、コーヒーも切れちゃった？意外と足りなかったね。
The coffee's all gone too. I guess we really didn't have enough, huh? Oh, well, let me go get some more.
いや、この場ではあなたは客人。ゆっくりしてくれ。
No, you're our guest. Please relax. I shall go and... No, that's exactly why I should go. You've all been treating me so very nicely. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't return the favor somehow.
何か私たちの待遇に不満がありましたか？
Did you find something about our reception not to your liking? No, I love it. I am just gonna go get some drinks for us.
そうじゃねえってな。とにかく本人が行くっつってんだ。行かせてやれよ。その方がそいつも気兼ねしねえだろ。
No, that's not it. In any case, if she says she'll go, I say we let her. I think it'd make her happy to do it anyway. Wow, Ignis is very mindful.
それもそっか。それじゃあお願いしてもいいかな。
I suppose you're right. Okay, Michiko, if it's alright, could you get more drinks? Yes, it will be my pleasure. Am I gonna run into Asian guy? I asked everyone what they would like to drink and head outside. Well, just one step, the scenery around me suddenly reverted to what was everyday reality. I know I've experienced it before, but that really is so amazing. I look back, my gaze fixes itself on the ordinary-looking Café Enchanté. Grandpa's Cafe. To think this was a place non-humans visited. This cafe holds such an amazing secret. More than that, it's always been such a special, beloved place for those guests in particular. I'm sure I'll... Oh, first I had to go do some shopping. I was certain I'd have enough time to ponder these feelings inside after I did that. I focused myself on the present moment and tried to remember the directions to the nearby convenience store when... I noticed several cars, all painted black, parked in front of Enchanté. I don't think parking is allowed there. I had a bad feeling about this, but before I could get past the cars... Ugh! It's the agent, isn't it? A person got out of the car closest to me. It was a man whose fitted suit gave off the sense that he had no time to mess around. That suit. Have I seen it somewhere before today?
失礼。
Am I about to get kidnapped? Excuse me, you're Michiko Waki, correct? Yes, and who are you?
私はこういうものです。
Allow me to introduce myself. He hands me a business card. They're about to kidnap me. About to say goodbye to my girl. Nervously, I take and read what it says. Government paranormalism measures? The fuck? I've never heard of this company.
ガバメントパラノーマリズムメジャース。
Government paranormalism measures.
超常事象対策機関。 通称 GPM。名前の通り、科学で説明できない存在への対処を任された国家機関です。
Is that the Illuminati on your hat, sir? On the badge? Otherwise known as a GPM, we are a government agency that deals with phenomena outside the realm of science.
その主な対象は魔法、超能力といった神秘の力、そして
Our main areas of interest are strange powers and supernatural abilities, and also
人間界に悪影響を及ぼす人外になります。
non-humans who can harm the human world. Supernatural phenomena, non-humans. After the surprise, it took me a moment to realize what they were talking to me about it. This was about Majir and the others. These people also knew me by name. A government agency getting involved is a lot for me to take in.
では、まずこちらを。
Now then, please take this. Unconcerned with the flushed look on my face, a GPM agent took out an envelope and showed it towards me. What is this?
公共事業用資産の買取に関する申し出証明書。そして、資料の一式となります。
It's from the Office of Public Affairs, a purchase offer with all the documentation. What?
現在、この土地と家屋の相続権はあなたの両親にあります。
Your parents were recently made owners of this building and the land it
な
stands
ので、ま
on.
ず連絡を取って事情説明を。無論、人外のことは伏せてください。
You'll contact them and explain what's going on without mentioning the
なお、
non-humans.
今年度は譲渡所得から特別控除を受けることが可能です。詳しくは、
Considering this year's capital gains, a special subsidy can be offered to them. For more details, well, wait a
何か
moment.
疑問点でも。
What's the matter? Or what's the problem? It's that I don't know what's going on. I literally don't know what's going on. You're saying all this mumbo jumbo shit. Why are we talking about a purchase offer? What makes you think you can just talk?
勘違いしているようですが、あなたに拒否権はないんですよ。
We have a misunderstanding, but let me assure you, you have no say in this matter. A cold glance pierced through me. The lack of care in his words intimidated me, and I feel a shiver run down my spine.
課長も人が悪い。接触しておきながらろくな説明もしていないのか。
Oh, the section chief. He came in contact with you, but didn't explain a damn thing. Are you his subordinate?
では、私から説明しましょう。言っておきますが、ごまかしなどが通じるとは思わないでください。
So allow me. I'll be the one to tell you that any lie you attempt to fabricate here will be pointless. To be honest, I thought my grandpa said the store is mine, so why is it under, like, my parents' names?
あなたと喫茶アンシャンテにいる人外が接触した。その情報はすでに得ています。
We are already aware that you're in contact with non-humans at this
も
location.
ちろん、この店を継ぐか否か、その判断をしている最中だということも。
Of course, we know that you're in the middle of deciding whether or not to take the cafe.
我々がこの店に抱く危惧は、滞在する人外だけではなく、店内に存在するゲートにも向いています。
Our concerns with this cafe lie not only with the non-humans who live here, but with the gate inside of the cafe as well. I'm assuming they can't enter it though, because it's like a barrier against people that are malicious, and I feel like these guys are malicious. So
異世界へつながる扉というのは、あなたが考えているよりもはるかに危険なものです。
a gate that connects other worlds to our own is far more perilous than you can imagine. I can understand where they're coming from too. Like, this is a threat to them because there can be harmful non-humans that will come in and like tear shit up. So of course they want to shut that shit down real fast. I'm already aware of that. I know there are dangerous beings out there that could possibly come through the
いい
gate.
え、そんなに単純な話ではありませんよ。
But like Monsieur told me that the gate can't be demolished either way. So you guys need to They don't know that though. No, it really isn't that simple. Completely disregarding my words, the official began to
こ
challenge
の
me.
世界とは異なる法則が支配し、異なる生物が生息する世界との接触。それは、そうたやすいものではない。
This world coming in contact with others, words with different laws. Words? Not worlds. With different laws of nature and types of life forms, it's a complex
例え
situation.
るなら大航海時代に新たな大陸を発見した時と同様、あるいはそれ以上の大問題なのです。
It's a problem. Consider the consequences when explorers discovered new continents. He continued to rattle on monotonously as if reading something from a manual. Ooh. Indeed, the existence of alternate worlds and their non-human inhabitants wasn't inherently bad. This is pretty. Wow. I want to be on that world. The second one. Top right. Anyway, this is where we're going to stop anyway. Alright. I guess they're reeling me back in to make me realize, hey, these guys could possibly be bad. Don't fall in love with them too fast. But I'm going to fall in love with all of them anyway. So, the fuck. I don't know who to believe still. Because I don't know if these non-humans are just like showing off their kind side, but in actuality they're just gonna eat my soul or something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.